What's up? It's Clock. You're watching Lukewarm Soda, the podcast.
Hey, what's going on? This is the very first episode of Lukewarm Soda. I am Clock, and I'm very proud, very excited to have my friend Patrick Fitzgerald on.
Cheers to that.
What's going on? Oh, cheers. It's on with you.
Cheers, Mike. I'm very honored to be the very first. We're kicking it off strong. Sponsored by Corona. Not actually
Very excited to have you on here. Patrick, for people that don't know you, I know you do photo and video. Please tell us a little about that.
Photo and video. Well, I started off back when I was like 12 or 13. Me and my buddies used to make like skateboarding videos.
Skateboarding.
You
know how to skateboard?
I used to, man. But like, I don't think I can do an ollie anymore. I really don't. I really don't. But,
yeah, I'll probably bust your ass.
We used to have like this ramp. Like my dad bought us like a half pipe at like my old house.
Wow, that's
and
dope.
we used to like go down that, and like we just bust our ass so many times. Like 3 kids in my old neighborhood broke their arms. Like, we had a bunch of broken bones, but like we didn't. So like I'm like, me and my buddy started like producing videos like based around like skateboarding stuff. It was with like an old like it was like with his mom's camera or something.
So that's how you
like,
first really got into creating, right?
Yeah, it was like the camera you have kind of.
Oh,
like,
okay.
It was like
the older one?
Yeah, the older one.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't like anything special, and we actually started making like little skits. I'm not sure how many are like still on like the internet, but there's one called Silent Backyard. I don't know if you've ever seen Silent Library, but
No.
it's like you got to be like quiet in like a library while like you do like pranks and shit. We did the same thing like in my backyard, and it was like, it's really cool. Just look up Silent Backyard, and it was probably like one of the first ones. It's got a couple thousand views, so it should be the first, like one of the first to like pop up.
Wow.
I'm like 13 in it, but like it's good it's good all around content.
That's dope. Going from that to YouTube, I know you have a secret talent that nobody knows. Besides making photo and videos, I know you stream and post like videos for Call of Duty Black Ops.
Oh yeah,
and
Call of Duty
like that.
in general.
Call of Duty in general. Okay.
Dude, me and my friends had a clan.
Yeah.
Like, if anybody does this shit, like clans are like groups of people that like get together and like play video games basically, and like post their shit. And
I know you get a lot of views on your videos, right?
Yeah, I mean, my old videos I did.
The older
like,
ones, okay.
Like on my YouTube, you won't see any of them because I made them all private because I don't want that shit out there.
Right.
But like I'm like 13, I'm like my voice is high as fuck. I don't know if I want to post it, man.
Nah, I feel that.
Like, there's like 30 videos of me just like talking over me playing Call of Duty. Like, I'll go like 30-2 or some shit.
Oh,
like,
wow.
It's on some crazy shit.
Yeah, I see you sending all these damn snaps in the group chat and shit.
Oh yeah, I'll send them
you
snaps and I do good.
and
Black Ops 4,
like,
by the way, great ass fucking
shit.
game. If you don't have Black Ops 4, I heavily recommend it. It's one of the first
Yeah, I heard it's a nice
like,
game. Not really a Call of Duty guy.
Yeah.
Maybe on the 2K.
Yeah, he's more.
You probably can't beat me.
Like 2K is cool, but like the new ones aren't cool.
Yeah.
I don't really Madden too. I don't really like the new Madden.
Madden is awful. Madden is one of the worst games out right now. I played it hella times and it is just terrible. It is not good. Like
terrible.
Go if you've played it, you know.
Like,
what I'm
really
saying.
bad.
I don't gotta
bro.
say no more.
Like the animations, everything is just really bad. But back to like the video making stuff. I used to make like Call of Duty videos, and that's kind of like I started on like Sony Vegas and shit, which like my video editing people that are watching this, if there's any, will know. Is like it's like really tough.
Yeah.
But I started on that, which like kind of helped me, and then from that I met all these guys.
Yeah.
I knew them from high school. We all went to Lake Catholic. Go Cougars, baby.
Yeah. I didn't know you until you were out of high school.
I like knew.
I was out of high school. He was out of high school.
But like it was like I'd say like. I wouldn't say like if I passed you in the halls, I like wouldn't say what's up. You know? Like,
right.
I
It was
I knew your name. Like
I never like met you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't.
Same with like Dan and Jason and shit.
Yeah.
But kind of like my first camera was I like went to a bunch of like their shows. One of them being this one. Gotta point that out right there. Shout out
Throwback for that.
Live It Up, January 25th, 2015. I did not have my camera. I did not have a camera for that. So I just started like 2 years ago, like actually having a camera. But
throwback, man.
I saw like a bunch of like camera dudes like at Dan and Jason's shit, Cap and Magic, and I'm like, you know what? They need like some of that to like follow them around, like a personal cameraman. So I bought my own camera, Canon T2i, which is like which isn't really like anything special, but like it was my first camera. It's whatever. And yeah, just kept upgrading and working my way up, man. And that's what it's all about. I'm nowhere near where I want to be like with this shit, but at the same time, I look back and I like see how much I progressed over the past 2 years, and like
that's always a good feeling.
The next 2 years, the next 2 years is exciting because like I can just feel myself like I'm almost there. Like I'm almost to like where I'll feel content. I'll never be like fully content, but like that's another thing. Like my work and shit. I don't know about you, but like have you ever like I know you do clothes and stuff. Have you ever like made like a clothing piece and you're like, no, like this really ain't that hard, and then like when you give it to the person, they're like, oh, this is like the hardest shit ever.
Every piece that I make, I don't think it's good enough, but I still put it out because when I first think of something, I think it's really cool. Then after looking at it for a minute, kind of like this ain't really all that. But then I put it out and it gets the love that it gets, and I'm like, oh, okay.
It is raw,
but I still think you could do better. You know, you could do better for everything after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, you could always do better, but like, people will think it's hard, but like you just, it must be like an artist thing, dude. Because like, I thought I was the only one. You're just not content
with that first thing you put out. You always think you could do better, and then you keep going. You know what I'm saying? For anything, it goes for anything out there. You just always think you could do better.
I think
that's a good thought to have. If you don't think that, and you just relaxing after each thing, thinking everything hard you put out, you're not gonna do anything. All right.
Yeah. Social
you
media
gotta think that you could do better for each thing.
Has like a big fucking see, like you kept cutting me off, bro. Fuck you. No, social media has a big impact on that though, I think, because like you see like other people's work and you're like, damn, I want to be that good, and like when you don't, like when your work doesn't look like theirs, you kind of get like discouraged, but like you just
that's
can't
just
get
like
discouraged.
A level you could strive for, you know.
Right.
But it does kind of like take a toll on your head, you know.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, your work is your work.
Kinda.
Like your work's always gonna look different because it's you.
Because it's you.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I love about the art shit, is because like it's you and no one can tell you shit because it's yours. You know? So I need another beer. Where's Mario?
Yeah. We gonna get him in a second.
He left for a second. You think he's outside smoking a cig?
Bitch loves cigs.
He loves the tobacco.
All right. So from that, I know you do weddings and music videos, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of weddings, man.
I know you started off with photos a lot at first, right?
Yeah, photos.
And then you really just got into the videos, like in the past year or two.
To me, video is a lot more extensive. Like it's just a lot harder to do it's just a lot harder to direct and like all that shit and like put together. But photos is like what I started out on. I feel like everyone starts out on photos just because it's easier to get into.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, personally, I think it's easier to get into.
Yeah.
So like, I do weddings now. It's not what I want to do forever, but the money right now is like, it's crazy. So
yeah, I can see that. Some of them weddings you do, you be sending in the group chat and shit. Them weddings be crazy. Like it's some weddings that I've never really thought would be weddings. You know, it's just like really
if you told
different.
If you told me like 4 years ago, I'd be like shooting weddings for like fucking rich ass people, like I wouldn't even like.
Yeah,
I would be like,
that's gotta be dope, man.
Yeah, it's cool. It's that, like I'm
sure.
like
I can see why you out there on the weekend doing
like
that.
going from East 97th to fucking Chesterland, like East 97th shooting music videos and then Chesterland shooting a wedding like the next day. It's crazy, man. Like I experience everything. Like,
right, you've probably been from weddings and then you've had like dudes pointing guns at you in the videos.
Exactly.
And stuff. Like that's such a different
always make
vibe,
sure
you know
they're not loaded, by the way. Like that's one thing I could always say. Make sure like everyone on set, like if you're a music video director, make sure that shit's not loaded because we don't need any deaths out here, man. Actually,
like that.
Someone actually died recently in Cleveland. I'm not sure what his name was, but rest in peace.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He was shooting a music video, and I'm pretty sure like he got shot like with one of the props or whatever they were using. And he died. Wow. So I mean, rest in peace to him, man. I remember seeing that and like I was like, it's gonna be a lot harder to get in touch with me now,
right?
Because I don't want that happening.
Hey, real shit.
It's not how I'm going out, man. It's not how I'm going out.
It's a bad world out there. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be safe.
That's why weddings are cool. Yeah, because you don't gotta worry about
one bill.
Ain't no brides pointing guns out here unless she's a bridezilla. But shit.
How are them brides looking out there?
Crazy. I mean, cool. Some of them are crazy. Some of them are really cool. But just depends, man. It just some of them got daddy money, so they're like they could think they could do whatever.
So they're the bad one.
You little something. I don't like flirting with like the bridesmaids though, cause like they either like have like a date. They usually bring a date for real. Like if you don't show up to a date for a wedding, like why are you there?
Right.
And like I don't know, man. I just like distracting. Like I feel like I wouldn't do my job correctly if I was like focused like on banging bridesmaids. So I don't do that shit. I just try and stay clean.
Yeah, we gotta stay clean out here. Real shit.
Facts.
Shout out.
What else you got? I see you got a little list here.
Yeah, I had to, document myself on
First podcast,
myself
man.
Fitz. You know what I'm saying?
This is great organization for my dude clock.
I be trying to win. I be trying to describe a lot of things and then win again.
Sponsored by Corona.
Corona. Shout out to everybody.
Corona.
All right. So
get your smile on.
So you do music videos. So that goes into hip hop, right? You do mainly hip. Cut that, bitch. So you
hip-hop
do
shit.
So you do mainly hip hop.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, mainly.
Okay. So
I want to do country.
So I'm assuming you listen to hip hop music, as I know.
Hell yeah.
Top artist right now. If you were to go in the car with me right now, I already know, but I want you to tell the people. You go in the car with someone. 2 to 3 artists that you would play right off bat. If they said play your favorite tunes, what you playing?
If you know me, you know I love Wiz Khalifa, number 1.
We've been there to the Wiz's concert for what? The past 3-4 years.
Like 4
I know
years.
he wasn't here like what?
1 year. It was like 2015. I think he didn't come.
No, he 15. It was. I think it was the Cavs year, bro. When we won.
2016.
Yeah.
Because 2015 was Fall Out Boy, right?
Or no, it might have been 6.
Might have been 15. I think it was 15 because 16 was Fall Out.
15 we lost the finals and I wore a Cavs jersey the night we lost. That's how I remember that. I wore a LeBron jersey to the concert. That was the night we lost in Golden State. We should have won that series, by the way. That's another topic. If Kyrie or Kevin Love did not get hurt, we would have
a separate podcast.
We went back to back. We went to top 3.
We could have a Cleveland sports podcast. Like me and Clock will be on here again. Episode like 8, talking about just Cleveland sports. I can go on and on, but I think it was. I don't know, man. I think it was 2015. I think
it was last year, dude. Last summer. When we went to LA and shit in Cali, I don't think there was a Wiz concert that year.
I don't think there was either.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Because
15
was Fall Out Boy, 16 was Snoop, 17 there was nothing, 2018 was the past one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was 2017.
So we've been to every one of them.
So Wiz, was number 1.
Wiz, big artist.
One
of my
Sold
favorites
Out Blossom.
as well.
A lot of smoke going on, a lot of drink.
One of the realest ones out there too.
Facts. I think everybody can fuck with Wiz Khalifa, man, just because of his image and the way he like portrays himself.
Yeah.
Drake
off top.
Probably number 2
one of mine
for me.
Too.
It's probably top 3 for a lot of people under 25. Just because the way he's been moving and he's basically shifting the culture.
6 God.
Yeah. Facts. Number 3 is a toss up between like Kid Cudi, A$AP Rocky, because like to me Drake and Cudi were like growing up. It was like the more emotional shit, and then Wiz was like the turn up shit, like fuck everything.
Right.
I listened to a lot of Wiz when I was like, cause I didn't know what I wanted to do in high school. I know you were probably the same way. Like you didn't really know what you wanted. Who did you listen to, by the way? You probably listened to a lot of Chief.
In high school?
Chief.
High school, more so Drake. I didn't really get into Chief until he dropped the first Bang, which was probably when I was a senior, maybe a freshman in college. I'm not really sure.
Wow, so your first Chief was like 2013,
12, 13, something like that. Whenever that was out, I don't know, man. One of them two. But in high school, Drake,
Drake's everyone.
Honestly, I never really got into Kid Cudi till this past couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit. Trying to think. I was a big Usher guy. Who was a rapper, man? Let me think.
Usher. Oh man.
During that time, I'm a huge
Mac Miller. Like you can count Mac Miller there.
Kinda
during high school.
I wasn't really huge
school.
back there. It's kind of grew over time.
Like
Mac.
Blue Side Park. I listened to the Blue Side Park when it came out, and then I got to put on the kids from that.
Like it was
Mac
low key
Miller.
Wiz, and then I toss in like Chris Brown's one of my favorite entertainers of all time, like regardless of anything. And I got hip to him when I was like 13, and he was 16. You know what I'm saying? So like I've been with Chris Brown for a minute.
Chris Brown could have been this generation's Michael Jackson, but
he low key is, but he tweaked a little bit. But he's still a legend.
I think Bruno Mars like took that helm like he's not like Michael Jackson.
Bruno Mars is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to
Bruno
a lot
Mars
of
and
shit,
Justin
but
Timberlake
he's
are the MJ of this generation.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
for
it could have been Chris Brown if that whole bullshit didn't happen with Rihanna. But
Chris Brown right there though. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, Chris Brown
like
Chris Brown was popping at 16. Like, shit's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
he's
really
a legend.
Crazy.
Speaking of legends, we know this tweet I saw the other day. It said that XXXTentacion is this generation's Tupac. Now, that is not that. No, Deef. No. He is not even close to that. Right?
You're gonna get crucified for that statement. That's all I gotta say.
X is a great artist. X
honestly,
makes great music. Okay,
honestly,
I'm not knocking him. I'm not knocking him, but he is not a legend. He is not this generation's Tupac. No, none of that. No, y'all tripping if you thinking that. Come on now. Right, Patrick? Can you agree with me on that?
I agree with the fact that he's not a legend.
Okay, then.
In my eyes, personally, I know we're probably gonna like if you're watching this and you're an X fan, I'm sorry, but like to me,
not knocking X.
Yeah, no, not knocking it, not at all.
Not at all.
He's a great artist, personally.
He's not a legend. All right.
But this is all subjective, like I said.
It's my opinion. Y'all can say all you want.
Like I think Mac Miller's a legend, but to a lot of people,
and I know that.
Legend. Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead, Patrick.
Exactly. Like I mean.
Hey Mario, while you're here, can you grab me and my friend Patrick a brew, please?
Grab me a beer too. This dude Mario just walked in. What are you doing over there?
You want a beer too?
I love a beer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Both of us.
We're talking about if X and Mac Miller is a legend or not.
Yeah, bring up the Mac shit.
Thanks, buddy.
Give me the bottle opener.
Yeah, we're gonna need that. You open mine too while you're at it. But yeah, dude, I don't think, to me, X is not a legend. He's not up there with like Tupac and shit. But to some people he might be, and there's not really a problem with that. Like I don't have a problem with that. Like if someone came up to me and told me that X was a legend, I'd be like, all right. I mean, not to me, but yeah, it's cool. Like that's what you think.
Yeah, I feel you, but I'm just gonna say my opinion regardless. But yeah, I mean, I'm not knocking anybody. If you're a big X fan, I respect you. I could see why. But I also don't see why he's a legend. Because I know if you're an X fan, you're thinking he's a legend.
Mm-hmm.
So,
there's
anyways, with that.
There's that. There's the X discussion. What else you got for me on that list of yours, buddy?
Patrick of choice.
It's the first podcast ever that we've done. I wanted to do this forever.
Yeah, I'm very happy I started this. Lukewarm Soda. I also direct music videos.
Yeah, me and
of
him,
choice,
me and him
of
collab.
Choice. Don't be hitting me up. It's of choice.
It's of choice. Me and him collab on music videos a lot. He writes them, I shoot them.
I actually got a couple right here. We actually been working on the X and O's video. Shout out to Young Cap. And I've been working on the Do My Dance video. Shout out Magic. You know what I'm saying?
Do Magic tweaked. You left.
Yeah, he was here for a minute. But he's going to be on either episode 3 or 4. We will see.
We got to get like one or two more mics and get me, Cap, Magic, and
we're gonna do a collab with a bunch of dudes on this. Yeah, Tom would be great on this.
I'll be on every single podcast, man. I don't care.
We running this, all right? So we gonna stay tuned. We gonna listen. We gonna like it. All right, so we talked about the artists. Let's talk about sports for a little bit. I know you're a sports fan, big Cleveland fan, right?
Oh yeah, Cleveland Cavs, Cleveland Indians.
What do you think about Cleveland sports right now?
It's in the shitter.
It's in the shitter.
We just fired 2 head coaches within a week.
Right.
Within 24 hours, actually.
Shouldn't have fired Tyronn Lue.
Honestly, I like I said, we can go into depth about this and really make a fucking video, but at the same time, like I don't want to really waste time like that. So I'm just gonna say, I hope we see a championship within our lifetimes. Like another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather want to see
2016 Cavs?
Would you rather want to see a Super Bowl if you had to pick one?
Super Bowl.
A Super Bowl or World Series?
Cleveland Super Bowl.
Cleveland Super Bowl.
Because if you've ever been to Cleveland, if you're from Cleveland, you know Cleveland's a Browns town. And talking with all the old people of Cleveland, they're all diehard Browns fans more than anything. Mm-hmm. And I think it'd just be better for the city if Cleveland won.
100%. If we had a Cleveland Super Bowl, if we won, if the Browns won the Super Bowl, it would be
there'd probably be fires
the
everywhere.
Biggest thing in Cleveland history, probably.
Dude, literally, like
maybe the world.
The Terminal
honestly.
Tower would end up in like Lake Erie or something. If the
something
Browns
would
won.
happen.
Like,
the Cavs
crazy.
was huge. Cavs was insane. I was there. Incredible.
There were people like driving, like there was a dude like driving like a fucking fire truck. Like I like was
Dude.
there a dude like that stole like a fire truck or something and was like driving it down like Carnegie?
Oh yeah. that was the night they won.
Yeah.
It was downtown.
Some
I was
dude literally stole a fire truck and like just started driving it. And,
No,
like,
deadass. Yeah,
he didn't
I think
even
I
get like
saw it,
prosecuted. Like they didn't give a fuck.
Bougie, I think we saw that. You remember that?
Yeah, I keep that.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw that. And then the parade was just insane. Like, the craziest thing ever. Were you at the parade?
No, I was out of town. I was in South Carolina I was on like,
yeah, that's right.
family shit.
Yeah, you vacation in the South
It was
Carolina.
just cool. I mean, like my whole family was there
Yeah.
like at the time, so I mean, like it was cool to.
No,
Like, I
that's
saw my
dope.
dad
No,
cry
that's
for the
dope.
first
I
time. He
feel
probably
that.
doesn't want me telling anybody that, but
Yeah.
that was the first time I ever saw him cry. So he lost
dope.
2 parents, didn't cry. Cavs win, he cries.
Dope. Dope.
Shit's real life
Real
crazy,
shit.
man. That's how deep it is around
We do
here.
real shit,
That's how
man.
deep it
Real
is.
shit out here, bro. Yeah, that was crazy. If you were in Cleveland and not at that parade, bro, you tripping, bro. That shit. We might not see that again.
Ever again.
We might not see that again. That's crazy. All right, so with the Browns, what do you think of them?
We got Baker.
I know the Indians. We gonna keep it short with the Indians.
We got crazy young pieces with the Browns. So
With the Browns,
I have high hopes for the Browns. As for the
Yeah.
Indians, I think
keep it short with the Indians, because my opinion with the Indians is that we chalked. You know, we had it, and then it's just not the
Thing
same
is
the
with
past
base-
couple of
thing
years.
is
Like
with
we should have won it
baseball,
that year. It was gonna keep
we can
going.
be shitty one year and be
Yeah.
crazy the next.
Baseball's
that's
so
with any sport,
crazy.
but at the same time, like the baseball is like baseball is like
Yeah.
the most like
Right.
like you can be shitty one year and just get a couple pieces and
That
be-
season's
win
so
the division,
long.
you
Like
know what
they
I'm
should
saying?
they should shorten that season. Right?
Yeah,
You
it's
think
162 games.
that shit's long?
I feel like
man.
I feel like a lot of people like, especially with our generation and like social media and like phones and shit. Everybody wants some like shit like right now and
Right.
like shit like to be like in your face, like fast paced. So what they should do, I think, is like start miking up the players
Mhm.
and stuff, and like just like have like the players mic'd up like
Uh-huh.
on the field and stuff. I think then just make it and obviously shorten the season to like 100 games or like
Yeah.
80 games like the NBA or
something, man. That's just long.
But,
that shit like
It
almost
just,
a full year,
it's
bro.
just shitty to watch because like the MLB is like baseball in general is dying, and like I don't know, like I grew up.
It
Playing, I
hasn't.
feel like
I
everybody
was-
grew up playing baseball.
Everyone
you know?
played baseball.
Everyone
I play baseball, and yeah,
It's just
it
not.
definitely.
It's not what it used to be
It's just
for sure.
yeah. It's just not what it was. But it's whatever. But shit. So
It is whatever.
that's Cleveland sports. That's what we fuck with. That's what we love. Cleveland
Factory of
sports.
Sadness, 2018.
You didn't talk about the Browns.
I did. I did say Baker, and like I have high hopes for us, but at the same time, like we gotta just get our shit together, man. We got our GM, we got our QB, we need a coach.
Right.
That's all we need.
We need
And then
someone
we're-
to
and then we're
guide
straight.
Baker. We need someone to help Baker learn and easy to develop into what he's deserved to develop into, because we fucked up so many players over the years, and I've seen it with my
Crazy.
own eyes.
Crazy.
High hopes, high draft picks, even signings, trades. Nothing. We've gotten nothing from Cleveland Browns football in my whole life.
Nothing.
Your whole life.
22 years.
Nathan. Absolutely Nathan from anything with the Browns. But I want the best. Come on.
Like
Give it to
23
us.
years, dude.
Give it to us.
You really couldn't do anything in 23 years. Like
Give it
we
to
went
us.
10-6 one year and didn't make the playoffs. Come on.
That was the best Browns football I've seen, but we still didn't make the playoffs. Man, we could talk about for days. You know what I'm saying?
Before our like hairlines start receding, let's get on to the next topic.
Right.
because, like, that
Please,
shit's just
man.
gonna
We
piss
could
me
go on
off,
for
man.
days about that. You know what I'm saying?
Before we start looking like
Shout
Mario
out to Jimmy
out here.
Haslam, though. You're doing a swell job. Swell. All right. So let's go on with some random questions that I have for you, Patrick.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I have one random question for you, right off bat. Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram all day.
Instagram all day.
Because
Why?
I log on to Twitter every day and I get mad just because everybody's opinions suck. And I don't want to like. There's just so much drama and other shit on Twitter, and like Instagram's strictly photos and videos, so like it's kind of like my alley anyway. But like Twitter's just cool to like. I'll fucking log on Twitter just to get a laugh.
I feel you 100%, and I know why Twitter is like where you're saying. Like, you see a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, for me,
Twitter, you can pretty much get anything on your timeline. If someone random retweets some bullshit, it's gonna get on your timeline.
That's the good part about it.
Instagram, you can't do that. Instagram, you can choose everything you want to see from anyone you want. So if someone likes some random shit, it's not gonna pop up on your timeline.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Twitter is. So I can see where Twitter got erratic with that shit. But that reads too with content promotion and stuff.
Exactly.
Because if someone sees some random shit,
for sure.
You'll see it.
My favorite social media is YouTube, though, just because, like, it's
I fuck with YouTube
video.
as well. Yeah.
Like, it goes YouTube, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
Facebook.
100%.
MySpace, LinkedIn.
MySpace.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I didn't have a MySpace when I was a young man.
Oh, man. Dude, they need to bring back the playlist. Like someone would click on your profile and, like, it like have a playlist and, like, it just start playing your playlist. Like,
wow.
You can put whatever songs. Like, if Twitter had that, that'd be dope.
Oh, that would be dope as fuck. Yeah, that would be dope for sure. All right, so going on with that, I have something for you. This is going to be a thing on Lukewarm Soda. Every episode is going to be 4 would you rather questions. 2 are going to be very serious, and 2 are going to be something you're like, what you talking about, son? You know what I'm saying?
We gotta make these quick though, because right now our cameras can only record up to a half hour, and we're at 27 minutes right now. So
seen that.
This is gonna go boom, boom, boom.
All right. So, first one, I'm going to do 2 serious first and then 2 fucked. First one, would you rather lose all of your money and valuables, or would you rather lose all your photos and videos taken?
This is the only one I've seen so far. So I've had time to think about it. I originally said photos, but I think I'm going to go valuables, because you can't get those photos and memories back with videos and stuff. But you could always, like, make more money.
I feel that. Yeah, that's a really big toss-up for me. When I saw that, I tweaked, because I didn't really understand what to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I really didn't know which way to go, because those are both huge things.
It's a tough question, but you can't get those memories back. So I'm gonna say like the valuables.
I feel that. Next one. All right, next one. Would you rather have an easy job working for someone else, or would you work for yourself but work incredibly hard?
You gotta work for yourself.
Work for yourself 100%.
I mean, I can work for other people, but, like, to an extent. Like,
okay.
I have a boss right now, but, like, he gives me freedom to do what I want and be creative. So I'd much rather work for myself and make that money, make all the money. Yeah. And just be my own boss.
Feel that 100%. I also agree. All right, we're gonna do 2 fuck up ones. You ready for this?
Oh shit.
I don't know if you're ready. You're gonna tweak fucking Fitz.
Shout out Corona, by the way.
Shout out to Corona. We sipping. Hash Bros as well. Shout out to the Hash Bros.
Hash Bros walked in.
You ready, guys? Here we go. First one. Would you rather have intercourse with a ugly, disgusting female, or a beautiful woman's dead body?
Bro, I can't, like...
You have the option to not answer?
I'm not fucking a dead body,
This is happening.
I'm not fucking a dead body, so I gotta say a fat woman. I'm fucking the fat bitch. Okay.
That reads.
I don't do that shit.
You ready for the second one? This one might make you tweak even more.
Jesus, man.
Would you rather cut off your private and have unlimited money, or be homeless and get laid all the time?
Oh my god.
Let's really think about this one.
I'd rather be homeless and get laid all the time.
Wow. Me too.
One
bill. I would.
Off top, because like I'm not cutting off my junk, bro.
Yeah, that ain't happening. I also agree.
Does that end the podcast though?
That is the last question.
Wow.
You did well.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe below.